Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Cyan. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more of the red pages. I am released, I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my for my wicked brother, Achenar. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Achenar. Thirst for destruction is not. Never ending. Bring the red paper. You please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded. You must help me. Help me.
Well, that was something. But we might as well go back and get the other blue page as well. See what more Achenar has to say. Yeah, night's falling here again, so I really do like the day-night cycles. That is really... what? Oh, okay. Well, that was weird. Tea is going cold, but I've drank most of it at this point. Okay, so what do we have to do? Well, okay, we can start by draining the tunnels, because we'll need that to get to Achenar's room. And then I can... Oh, the lighthouse... It looks like the lighthouse is still on. Might be able to just go down there. I don't know if the submersible lights are still on at this point or not. Like, I think in the original game you had to repeat that part every time you went down. Or no, this is the path to Sirius's room, isn't it? No, okay, this was Achenar's room. Okay, yeah, and the blue page is on the bed. So we can take that. We can go back up. I guess these winding tunnels fairly confuse me. Okay, yeah, must have... I think I went down here first time? Whatever. Ah, okay, no, it looks like the submersible lights are still on. So, I think if I'm fast enough, I think I should just be able to go back. Yeah, I guess. And then I should be able to drain the ship and return to the island of Myst. Okay. So just push the button. I can go back down. Down to here. And the linking book is still here, so can get back to the library easily enough. Oh. Well, let's see what Akinar has to say.
Good. Still more blue pages, you father. Bring more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. It's been so long since my brother, Cirrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. It's been greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. You must not let him trick you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages. To me. Listen, you must obey me. Blue pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Now that was interesting. Akinar accuses his brother of murdering their father. So, well, we still need to get more blue and red pages, and that means traveling to another age. So, if we rotate the tower again, and this time we'll stop it over the giant gears. Okay, tower's finished rotating, so we can do this. Yeah, I can actually watch the wall descend that time. But now we can head back up into the tower and find out what our clue is. Okay, is it going to work again? I hope so. Yes! It's showing the gears. I may have to rotate it again at another time and see if we can actually see the spaceship. Don't know why it bugged out last time. So here's our clue for this. 240, 221. Well, that second part doesn't really make that much sense, but a time? Well, we do have a clock tower we can adjust. Oh, right. I remember what the other correction I wanted to think was, I was so off on my math last time, and I don't know why. So, the 5 slider in the salinity gauge with 9 different noise combinations, that isn't 45. It's 9 to the 5th power, which is... I can't do that off the top of my head, and I switched my phone off so I can't use it to run the math, but, and then the other thing was, the 7 factorial... what was that for? Or is it these? 6 factorial is 720. 7 factorial is 5040, I think. And then 8 factorial is 40,320, although I may be wrong there. And I can't really confirm it right now. But yeah, I was way off on the various combinations, which, again, it proves that you can't really brute force these. Okay, so to get 240, we have to use the small wheel. Oh, it was still where I had it last time. So move the small wheel to 2, the large wheel to move the large hand to 8. And then if we push the button, gears rise up out of the water and form a bridge. And, well, we've got the last marker switch here, so we might as well flip it up. And then we can open this tower up. Oh, hey, there's 3 numbers here. So, yeah, this one I'm going to be doing mostly off of memory of the guide. But I can show you how it works. So if you click the left lever, well, if you pull it down once, the bottom 2 numbers rotate clockwise. And here on the left, you have this counterweight. So every time you move something, it descends once. Then you can also hold down the lever. It'll rotate once, and then this middle one will rotate to the left, as long as you're holding it. And so once the counterweight drops, you have to pull this switch here to reset the whole puzzle. And then if you pull down the right switch once, the top 2 numbers rotate. And if you hold it down, well, the top 2 numbers rotate, and then the middle number rotates. And it keeps rotating as long as you hold this one down. Okay, so do this. So we need to get 221. So I think if we hold this twice, that brings us to 2. And then if we pull and hold down the left, middle one rotates, and there. Yeah, so pulling it down once moves these 2, and then the middle one. So what happened here was there was a model of the giant gear here, and it just opened up. So if we head over to where the giant gear is, which it's on the opposite side of the island, I'd say yay backtracking, but it's not as bad as it could be considering the island's fairly small. Although in the original game it did mean you had to click a lot. But yeah, you can see from here the gear has opened up. And so if we climb the stairs and look inside the gear, there's a book. And this is the book for the mechanical age. So yeah, you can see the 3 remaining islands, which were the tops of the hills. And it puzzles me how this flooded so much. I'm not sure, really. Okay, I think that's it for the flyby, so we can now link to the age.